Hi everyone, welcome back to the new lesson. In today's video I'm going to talk about few phrases which will actually help you to improve your communication skill. So without wasting the time, let us get into the first phrase, that is as soon as. Here I will tell you two things. Number 1, the meaning of the phrase. Number 2, how will you use in a sentence. First of all, the meaning of the phrase as soon as is immediately or shortly after the time. Just imagine a situation that you have borrowed some money from your friend and the same money your friend is asking his return back. In a response you said that as soon as I get my salary, I will pay your money. Here you can notice that the meaning of the phrase as soon as is immediately. That means when I get my salary, immediately I will pay your money. Let's see another example for better understand. And the example is as soon as I get email, I will give you the feedback. Here also you can able to notice the same thing. That means the meaning of the phrase as soon as is immediately. So guys, let us get into the next phrase, that is in spite of. At first the meaning of the phrase in spite of is after that also or even after. Just imagine a situation, one of your friend has asked to you how do you save your money. In a response you said that in spite of having a bike, I go by walking. In that way I save my money. So what did you understood from this sentence? You can able to notice here the meaning of phrase in spite of is even after. That means even after I have a bike, I go by walking. Let's see another example for better understand. And the example is in spite of having so much of money, I don't go to the hotel for eating my food. Here also you can able to notice that the meaning of the phrase in spite of is even after. That means I have so much of money, even after I don't go to the hotel for eat my food. So guys, let us move on to the next phrase, that is in such a way. The very simple meaning of in such a way is like that. Let's see the example in sentence for your better understand. And the example is do your study in such a way that you will score above 90%. Here you can notice that the meaning of the phrase in such a way is so that. That means do your study so that you will score above 90%. Let's see another example for your better understand. And the example is do your diet in such a way that you will reduce your weight 5 kg in next 2 months. Here also you can able to notice the same thing like earlier. So guys, let us move on to the next phrase, that is by means of. At first the meaning of the phrase by means of is with the help of something or through something. Let's see some example for better understand. And the example is I will convey my message to Priya by means of puja. Here you can able to notice that the meaning of the phrase by means of is through something. That means I will convey my message to Priya through puja. Let's see another example for better understand. And the example is I can find the size of something by means of measurement. Here you can notice that the meaning of the phrase by means of is with the help of something. That means by the help of measurement I can find the size of something. So guys, let us move on to the next phrase, that is rather than. The meaning of the phrase rather than is instead of. Let's see the example for clear understand. And the example is rather than doing private job, it is better to become a businessman. Here you can able to notice that the meaning of the phrase rather than is instead of. That means instead of doing private job, it is better to become a businessman. Let's see another example for better understand. And the example is rather than going by car, it is better to go by bike. Here also you can able to notice the same thing. The meaning of the phrase rather than is instead of. Hope you guys have learned something from today's video. Thank you for your attention.